Last week on Thursday, we got this voicemail from Josh. Here you go.
I met a beautiful lady the other night, and I somehow missed her number. Her name is Miss Sherry. She was at Nickel City on Friday night. She has a dog named Hooper and a red SUV. I know if anybody can help me with this, you can. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, Josh is back on the phone with us. There were some things we talked about with Josh. He rubbed her feet. It was a sushi restaurant. And Josh, you put it on us to find her for you. And when we hung up the phone last time we spoke, did you feel like we could do that?
I know you could.
Okay.
I mean,
now I'm going to give you
here's
some
the thing,
information.
if it's supposed to be.
Go ahead, Josh.
Yes, sir. I knew if it was supposed to be, and I knew that the first thing I thought about was your show. I was like, she said she likes Chris Stapleton, so I know she's listening to the Bobby Bone Show.
Okay. Well, we can tell you that she is a listener. So that happened. We found her. I'm going to give you the update, but we don't have her on the phone. Okay, well, hold on. Let me tell you what happened, Josh. We did a little research ourselves. We used all the facts that you gave us, where she lives, her car color, the dog that she has. We found her Facebook page. We then called a number connected to it. Her ex-husband answered, who then gave us her number. Then we called her, and we said, is this Sherry? And she said, yes, it is. And we explained what happened at that place, and she said that didn't happen. That wasn't her.
Okay. So that wasn't her.
Well, this person that you're talking about has a man.
No, this lady I'm talking about, she's a widow for 13 years, and she wouldn't say she wasn't. She's not the kind of person to say she had a man if she didn't. It might. She said she wasn't at Nickel City, or
no? I believe she was. And Scuba, you can help me with this. I believe she was, but she is saying that whatever is being said happened didn't actually happen. Scuba Steve.
Yeah, well, or she's also a little bit of that, but also saying that it wasn't her, maybe somebody else in her group. So the theory is that maybe somebody used her name that was a friend of hers, saying she was Sherry and she wasn't Sherry. That may be the theory, or unfortunately, that was Sherry, and she may actually have a man.
Well, that could be true.
But I will say, I grew up in Florida, Josh. I know how those bars work. I guarantee if you went there any Saturday, she's probably posted up there on that leather couch.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day, and thank you, Mr.
Well, hold on.
Wait, no.
Hold on.
I got a few.
Josh,
we could. Her car was maroon. It wasn't red.
Oh.
Not that it makes a difference, but what else? What else is your advice?
Well, my advice would be, why don't we do a feature on you? And maybe somebody wants to come meet up with you somewhere. Maybe we find you love instead of you finding, someone who, could have been somewhat misleading about their circumstances.
That's cool, but here's the thing. I'm still looking for this lady. Did it have a picture of her on there?
Oh, that's a good point. Like, we probably could see, if we could see her face, he would know. And maybe it's not the right person because it was a maroon car.
I know it's not. I know it's not the right person because this lady here, it was love at first sight pretty much, and she wouldn't have lied to me. She didn't need to lie to me. She could have told me she had 10 old men. I wouldn't have cared.
Okay, I have a picture of her. Would you like us to text it to you?
Let you know. Can I text you back and forth, or do I need to call?
Well, let us text it over to you, and you look at it,
All right.
and then we'll call you right back, and we'll see what you have to say.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Bobby. I appreciate your time.
All right, we'll come back in just a second. All right, there's Josh. We're going to text him this. We're going to play this song, and then we're going to come back. All right, we're back with Josh. Josh, we sent you a picture of your missed connection. Is that her?
No, sir.
It's not her.
She ain't near. That's not her. She's probably about 50-something. Miss Sherry is 67. She looks 50, but she's 67. And it's a maroon SUV. She's in Seminole. She lives in Seminole. I don't know. Her dog's named Hooper.
Yeah, we know all that stuff. But I guess my question is, do you think the person that you met may have been misleading you just to have some fun with you that night, but didn't want you to have her real information?
Because no, she's definitely not. She's been a widow for 13 years. She needed a friend, and we hit it off really good and had plans to spend the rest of the week together. I can't believe this. So she's thinking I'm a liar, and I think she knows me well enough to know that I wasn't lying. Also, I gave her a necklace. I make jewelry and stuff, and she said so the necklace I was wearing, and I gave it to her. And she said I couldn't take it. I said, well, I can wear it. I'll get it back from you. I'll wear it anytime I want. And so she's...
Amy, I saw you raise your hand. What would you like to say to Josh?
Well, I mean, I'm just, sometimes people are with someone for years or months or however long, and they learn that someone's a liar and not who they say they are. And he spent one night with her, not even a full night, one night on a couch at a restaurant. And you're so confident that she was telling you the truth, and y'all had this connection. So my mind is just blown, like why you believe someone you barely know.
Too young. You're too young to understand, maybe. I don't know. But I read people really well. And I don't know.
Okay.
Here's what I said to her. I said, I'm grateful for the time I got to spend with you if I never see you again in my life. And she understood what I was talking about. So maybe it's just not meant to be. But here's where I'm going to flip her lid, Mr. Bobby, is I'm a goddess worshiper because only women give life in this world. Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, they can't do it. And so whenever I talk to women, it's not a normal. It's not a normal. It's not a ding dong thing.
What?
Mm-hmm. Lots of ding dong things out there, so I get it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
What?
We're gonna let this sit. Maybe we get another update from the real. What's her name? Sherry. Maybe we don't, and if we don't, you still had that night. Okay, Josh?
Everybody, I appreciate your time. Thank you, Mr. Bobby.
And you don't want us to do a segment on you and maybe set you up with somebody. You're just all about waiting for Sherry.
I
only.
guess. I
Okay.
mean, here's the thing. Whatever the universe sends my way, I'm cool with it. But
why don't we just sit in the stew for a minute with Sherry and see if she calls us, and we'll go from there. Okay, Josh?
All right. Yes, sir. I'll leave it up to your discretion.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you
Mr.
soon.
Bobby.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, there you have it, friends. All right. We'll be back in a second.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.